Weather is one of the most mighty and magnificent forces on Earth. It is equally the cause of beautiful sunny days and devastating natural disasters. Today, we're going to see one of the largest tornadoes in recorded history. Stunning natural phenomena including birds and rainbows unlike anything you've ever seen. Hold on tight, subscribe to the channel, and let's take a closer look at the 10 most extreme weather events caught on video. Number 10. Granada. Beautiful Granada frequently suffers the brunt of massive weather events. In fact, they experience direct hits from massive hurricanes approximately every 29.5 years. Every 40 years, one comes along that causes absolutely devastating destruction and high fatalities. Because they have become such irregular events, several of these devastating events have been caught on tape. Due to the nature of large weather events, they are often captured to film. But what makes Granada such an epicenter for the most extreme is its location, which has effectively put it on the front lines of climate change, with each of the storms getting worse. Some particularly shocking footage was captured in 2004, when Hurricane Ivan destroyed as much as 90% of the housing on the island, a level of devastation that is completely unimaginable in most parts of the world. While these images show us the sheerly shocking power of nature, you're going to want to stick around, because our number 1 entry is something you'll have to see to believe. And even then, it's hard to get your head around. Number 9. Tuscaloosa Tornado. In 2011, a catastrophic series of 360 tornadoes swept across the United States in what was the largest and deadliest super outbreak ever recorded. Needless to say, having occurred in modern times, there were many people there with camera phones, ready to catch all the action. But arguably, some of the most astounding video of the storm system came out of Tuscaloosa and Birmingham, which on April 27, 2011, were flattened by a massive 1.5-mile-wide twister with wind speeds that reached 190 miles per hour. The path of destruction worn through these two cities alone totaled $2.5 billion and cost the lives of 64 people. The same day, another 216 tornadoes touched down in the US, with 4 being classified as an S5. The rarest and most powerful classification for tornadoes. Before we go on, like this video, pop the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell right now, or the ghost in your closet will manifest itself tonight. Number 8. Alberta Blizzard. Canada is often spoken about for its extreme weather, but in reality, most of Canada's climate is quite similar to that of the United States, with warm, snowless winters on the west coast and increasingly vicious conditions moving east. But in November of 2020, a freak snowstorm struck the central Canadian province of Alberta, turning life upside down for local residents. The whole thing started after a low-pressure system drove a raging blizzard across the prairie provinces, most notably Alberta. As the province rapidly became buried in snow, residents began posting videos to social media, as a 48-hour snowfall pounded small towns and massive cities alike, with well over a foot of snow. The small town of Kindersley claimed the deepest average snowfall, with 18.1 inches remaining on the ground when the snow finally ceased. All within a brutal 48-hour period that left major roads closed, people without power and businesses and schools closed. The footage captured shows the true scale of the snowfall, with cars buried and residents up to their knees trying to make a path. Unbelievable. Number 7. Nepal. The 6,000 rivers that provide valued irrigation to the areas farmers have proven a constant threat to the lives of people in Nepal. Living near the water in Nepal involves being pit against the environment in a never-ending war for survival. For part of the year, locals have to live with the fear of extreme droughts and wildfires, while the rest of the year is monsoon season. Unfortunately, when you are surrounded by 6,000 rivers, monsoon season is a pretty big deal. Sadly, August of 2017 brought one of the nastiest monsoon seasons in recent memory. Some Loki folks who were temporarily out of harm's way were able to capture footage of the catastrophe, allowing the world to see the scale of the devastation faced by Nepal. As a result of the flooding, entire fields of crops were lost, eventually leading to the secondary effect of a hunger crisis. Number 6. Murmuration population. Depending on where you live, you might frequently see startling murmurations. but if it is something you aren't familiar with, it may be a rather shocking sight. Part of this incredible event involves the merging of two large groups of starling on the ground or in a tree. Then, without warning, the birds launch into a stunning aerial display that looks like a single entity spinning and twirling in the sky. The singularity and purpose that the birds move with led a leading scientist in the 1930s to seriously investigate whether the birds had psychic abilities. As you can imagine, they probably didn't. But to this day, scientists continue to seek answers for the starling's amazing abilities. Number 5. Taste the rainbows. The traditional shape we associate with a rainbow is actually just half the story. Most rainbows are actually circular, but we can only see the half that is properly reflecting the light. So how do you view a whole rainbow? The answer seems to be from above. A number of people have taken to social media with phenomenal pictures of circular rainbows seen from above. But what isn't so common is to come across a double rainbow. So anybody lucky enough to catch one is often quick to pull out their camera and press record, giving the rest of us a chance to appreciate this amazing sight. Number 4. Forget about it. Fog can occasionally be dangerous, especially when it results in reduced visibility on the road. But other times, it can be stunningly beautiful, like the fog that sits over Dubai. Ordinarily, this would be something seen mainly by locals, but Dubai's crown prince, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, appreciated the beauty of the fog so much that he personally took to the rooftops to capture a stunning series of photographs and a video showing the astounding endless beauty of the fog. The video has been shared millions of times by people all over the world, giving them a glimpse of one of the most amazing and beautiful fog covers in the world. Numerous other people have also photographed this phenomena using drones and similar technology. Some of the most stunning shots available come just before sunrise, as the glowing orange sun illuminates the dense and seemingly endless fog. Number 3. Fishing made easy. In February of 2019, Malta was stuck with a rather bizarre storm. In Western countries, some people might say that it's raining cats and dogs, but it's always a figure of speech. In Malta, however, it started raining fish. Whole fish falling from the sky. This would normally seem like the stuff of urban legends, but in this case, it was actually caught on camera by numerous people. So just how does it start raining fish? As it turns out, gale force ocean winds had literally skimmed fish from the surface of the water, pulling them hundreds of feet into the air before dropping them back down to earth. The storm caused massive amounts of damage and forced government officials to issue a public warning. So what do you do when the streets are littered with thousands of freshly deposited dead fish? One option may be to send out cleaning crews, but the quick thinking of citizens of Malta saved them the trouble by talking to the streets and gathering up the fish to use as food. Like fishing, just easier. Number 2. Siberia. While many people may view Siberia as a cold and desolate place, there are many areas where sunny days and beaches are more common than snowstorms. But in 2014, beachgoers in the Russian territory were struck by something quite unexpected. On July 12th of that year, a freak hailstorm targeted a popular beach in the area, sending swimmers and beachgoers scrambling for their lives as large chunks of ice pelted them. The scale of the event is kind of difficult to accurately summarize, but fortunately, many of the beachgoers were quick to start recording the chaos, and the resulting video has been shared millions of times around the world since. Unfortunately, the hail had catastrophic consequences. The freak storm caused property damage and multiple severe injuries, but that wasn't all. It also cost the lives of 2 children in a nearby village. Number 1. What's the morning story, Glory? If you think morning glory is just a type of flower or even a muffin, you're probably not alone. But when residents of Northern Australia mention the term, they may very well be discussing a 600-mile-long rolling cloud unlike anything you've ever seen. And seeing them is no challenge. In fact, these totally supernatural-looking clouds hover a mere 300 feet above the ground, meaning that when they appear over land, you can simply walk under them and feel as if you are actually walking among the clouds. Additionally, it has been reported that all winds cease at ground level as the clouds pass over. While scientists don't fully understand these clouds, it is clear that a very particular set of requirements is necessary for the formation of these clouds, and while they can be predicted with greater certainty in northern Australia, if the right conditions appear, they could happen just about anywhere. And in fact, they have been spotted in the central United States, the English Channel, Munich, Berlin, and eastern Russia. However, outside of Australia, it is generally viewed as a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and footage are rare. When it is captured, such as this footage, shot at Lake Michigan in 2017. That's all for 10 most extreme weather events caught on video. Which one was your favorite? Can you think of a more extreme events? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to TrendJoint for more incredible videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.